Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with the Artist of today. I want to talk about something which is, I've just discovered probably like 15 minutes ago. I will put the channel's link into the description below. Um, YouTube again is being stupid and dumb and thick and honestly just retarded. YouTube does this every single time. They're stupid. They are probably the worst place right now. Um, and Renegade Media Group, they one of uh, bear in mind this guy. I won't say his real name. Even though he's 265,000 subscribers, I don't want to say his real name because that's not for me to do. But this guy's best friend has a YouTube channel called They Call Me Hat Guy. And it turns out that YouTube, being the total asshole they are, thought it would be funny to strike and take down a reaction video that they did for Markiplier. What was it? Markiplier, try not to laugh, episode 23. But the thing is that only these guys' video got struck. No one else got struck, and the part they got struck for, if I just mute this, the part they got struck for was, you guys might know, but it's this part here. You guys will probably know this. If my video gets taken down, I will probably get in contact with Renegade Media Group and just discuss this about them because this is out of order. This is completely out of order. This video is kind of like a test to see if YouTube community guidelines bullshit raises their ugly head and strikes my channel, because I'm now over the threshold where I can, get strikes and whatnot. If I get a strike, like if one of my videos, if this video gets, taken down, it won't. I don't think that's an actual strike against the channel. That's just the video being taken down. But if it does get taken down, then YouTube has a serious fucking problem. Um, Obviously, the people working at YouTube are just so thick. They are so dumb. They keep on complaining about, oh, we're overworked, we don't have enough people. Well, employ more bloody people, because the AI obviously isn't working. YouTube did employ quite a lot of people a couple of years ago when everybody brought it up. There was millions of people that actually brought this up, and there was loads of content creators that were talking about it and whatnot, and it caused a huge debate. Anyway, YouTube, they hired a lot of people, but it didn't fix anything. It fixed problems in one area, but it just created problems in another area. And it is so sad to see random YouTube channels get targeted and just get slapped around. It's really sad. It is honestly the most depressing thing on YouTube is small channels like mine, and my channel is very small. Compared to Renegade Media Group, I'm basically a dot on the ocean. And then like compared to Markiplier, I'm a pixel. Um, but if my channel gets struck, then it won't really matter because I don't really have this significant backing for YouTube to say, oh, hang on a minute, let's remove that strike because that's not fair. But if YouTube was going to say attack Renegade Media Group, they would have backing. But what I'm getting at is this is not funny. It's not funny. It's not clever. It's not. It's not right. It is disrespectful. It's hurtful, and it's out of order. It is completely out of order, and YouTube needs to wake up because this is getting stupid. Twitch is a streaming platform, obviously. YouTube is also a streaming platform. YouTube is better because it's got more variety of like streaming and videos and whatnot. Twitch isn't that good. I mean, I still stream on Twitch, but Twitch they're very, 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 very strict with their rules. Even if you just like slightly bend the rules, just ever so slightly, the chance of your channel getting deleted is very high. On YouTube, the chance of your channel being deleted for no apparent reason is like 1 in 20 chance, 1 in 50 chance. Like, it is so stupidly high. Um, I actually got a strike. Now, this is one thing I do not understand. If I go to YouTube Studios, um, I got a guideline strike, and I got a guideline strike because I used this, which doesn't Studios. Yeah, this was utter bullshit. I found this to be utter rubbish because the music I used in this this video was oh god, I can't even remember the name of the music, but loads of other content creators use the same music, and yet they don't get hit. Like, you know, content creators which are only a couple hundred subscribers, to content creators which are a couple thousand subscribers, to a couple million subscribers. There's loads of people that use the same bloody music. Yet I got hit for hate speech. This just shows how random YouTube's bullshit is. It is utter trash, and uh, where is it? Why have I opened to the thing? Renegade, they have my full backing. They really do. Same with they call me Hat Guy. They have my full backing. This has to fucking stop. It is utter toss at the moment. It is utter rubbish. I think everybody's sick of it. I want this lifted because obviously it would never be lifted because YouTube is biased like that. Uh, but I think that people who have violations for no apparent reason should have their violations lifted. It's not funny. It is not funny. It's not fair. It's not clever. It's stupid. They call me Hat Guy. Their video should be put back on because they didn't break any rules. Like, why would YouTube act like such a toss heart and think, oh yeah, let's just slap the violation hammer on this guy's channel and think they can get away with it? They literally thought they could bully a channel which is only 20,000 subscribers. Now I say only because that's still not a lot, but they thought they could bully this channel and get away with it. That's just utter bullshit. I mean, I've been bullied by YouTube before, and the thing is that the thing is my this is one thing I understand. copyright claims is another big problem. It's another huge, stupid problem. Um, I actually looked these guys up. And it turns out that they are legitimate. Well, it says there that they are legitimate, but again, with Ladder, I'll put his channel link in the description below as well. Xheart, I think is. He had the same problem where someone was using the same name as a massive music company, and they were using the same name, same address, same everything. Um, and it seems like I'm having the same problem as well, where these utter assholes are going around and thinking they can copyright claim everyone, earn the money and whatnot. Well, I've put a dispute in, and I haven't heard anything back. I haven't heard anything back from YouTube. YouTube is a fucking mess. YouTube needs to really work on their reputation, because their reputation is going through the floor. It really is. Honestly, I honestly believe that it's getting to the point where there was a point in time in YouTube. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was quite a long period of time. It was like a year and a half to 2 years of time where there was a massive influx of people leaving YouTube. It was huge. It was a huge percentage of people that just started leaving YouTube. Anyway, this made YouTube act, and they released an update which supposedly fixed some things. Something. Anyway, it was quite a large, change to YouTube and whatnot, and one of the changes was removing the dislike button. Not removing it, but removing the stats off the dislike button, which, I mean, they did that to try and save small channels. But in turn, what has happened is YouTube has become a lot more dysfunctional. YouTube has become a lot less interactive with the normal people that watch channels, watch videos and whatnot, and they've become more integrated with the really big creators. Like, I'm talking millions of subscribers, like tens of millions, hundreds of millions of subscribers, and they seem to be only focusing on those people, which is really sad. When you look at it, the people who are over like 10 million subscribers, they're literally a little teeny weeny peak on the content creator iceberg. And YouTube is completely forgetting about the massive body of smaller content creators, like below 1 million subscribers, and they've completely forgotten about them. And that's just really sad. That is really sad. Like, yeah, they don't, they don't really attack content creators which have, I think it's over 75,000 subscribers, or like 100,000 subscribers. That's when YouTube, they are really like, oh hey, we better not attack this channel because they got a massive backing. But YouTube thinks they have the audacity, the balls, to attack a smaller channel. Like, I'm talking probably 40,000 and below subscribers, because they know that that channel doesn't have as much of a backing. But what they don't take into account is a channel like mine. Say that I had good connections with a few of these massive channels, and I was really good friends with them, and then my channel started getting hounded and pounded and copyright claimed and copyright striked, and some of my videos were being taken down and whatnot for no reason. I could reach out to these really big channels and say, hey, I've got a problem here. What do I do? The chance of those channels actually making a video and saying, you know, this guy who is my friend needs help, is probably very high, because that channel is being attacked maliciously for no reason. And it's the same thing with this guy's channel. He's been attacked for no reason. And the bigger partner channel, Renegade Media Group, has spoken out. They have spoken out, and I will speak out myself. And if I get hit, I will get in contact with Renegade Media Group. Yeah, I don't know any of them, but I think that channels should become more linked. Should become a little bit more connected, because I think channels need to help each other out, because YouTube, they're becoming way too much of a problem now. They are becoming way too much of a problem. Like, I'm talking a huge problem. And I think YouTube really needs to change. They really need to step up their game. They really need to just shut up and fix the problem, because otherwise YouTube is going to die. YouTube is just going to fail. And we saw that in the past, where YouTube took a huge nosedive, and a few people were asking, will YouTube ever recover? YouTube did recover, but at what cost? And the cost of that is losing quite a few channels, losing quite a few, mega-sized or uber-sized channels. There was quite a few channels, where the content creators have just left YouTube because they weren't happy with it anymore. And then if you look on YouTube, you will probably find a channel which is just talking about probably life problems or whatnot. But in every one of those channels, I swear to you, in every one of those videos where that channel talks about, problems and whatnot, they will always mention something which YouTube is creating a problem. They will always mention, I mean, Markiplier's mentioned it, Jacksepticeye's mentioned it, I think PewDiePie may have mentioned it, and whatnot. Those are obviously very big, subscribers, content creators and whatnot. But you can also find channels with videos of like that, which have 100,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers or whatnot. And it really shows you that YouTube has a massive problem, and they need to fix it now. They really do need to fix it. They need to stop and think, hang on a minute, we're acting like a bunch of idiots, and we need to stop. And they really need to stop. They really need to stop it. Because what's the point of making a very successful platform and then treating your content creators like absolute trash? What is the point? Anyway, I hope that this gets sorted out with They Call Me Hat Guy. He does not deserve this. He does not deserve his videos being taken down randomly. Trust me, I've had videos taken down randomly for no apparent reason. I've had copyright claims and whatnot, for no apparent reason, for crazy things. And this is one of the craziest things, and I just find it completely and utterly rubbish. I really do find it rubbish, and YouTube really need to get rid of their AI. I think the biggest change YouTube can do is either completely redo their AI system or just scrap it, because it's creating such a massive problem, and it needs to change right now. It needs to change. Anyway, guys, I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.